Thanks everybody for joining us today. Good to see you all. My name is Dave and welcome to Eduardo. Hello, Eduardo.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you, Eduardo?
I'm doing well, teacher. Thank you.
Very good. And where do you live?
I'm from Mexico, from Veracruz, in the state of Veracruz.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you for joining us this evening from Veracruz. Good to meet you. And Juan. Hello, Juan.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Excellent. Very good. And where do you live, Juan?
In Toluca City, near to Mexico City.
Excellent. Good evening to you in Toluca. Thanks for joining us. And Odie. Hello, Odie.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. And remind me, where do you live, Odie?
I live in Mexico City.
Excellent. Good evening to you in Mexico City. And Trung. Hi, Trung.
Yeah, hello teacher.
Hello, how are you?
Today I'm fine, yes.
Excellent, very good. And remind me, Trung, where do you live?
I'm from Vietnam. Now I live in Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay. Good afternoon in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yes.
Thanks very much. And Sylvester. Hi, Sylvester.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. And you?
Good, thank you very much. Where do you live, Sylvester?
I live in São Paulo, Brazil.
Okay, very good evening to you in Sao Paulo. So today, guys, we're talking about world news. We're going to be talking about politics. We're particularly going to focus on the situation in Venezuela. So, first, I'm going to ask everybody, what do you think about the situation in Venezuela? What's your opinion? And then I'm going to ask you to read an article that we have about the last election in Venezuela. And then finally, I'm going to ask you for your opinion on the article. And also, how is the political situation in your country? So first, we're going to talk about the situation in Venezuela. We're going to read a story about it. And then finally, I'm going to ask you to describe, well, what do you think is the political situation in your country? So, Eduardo, let me begin with you. What do you think about the situation in Venezuela, Eduardo?
Well, since a couple of years ago, Venezuela has been on the focus on the war, in the focus on the war. So, because in this case, the country have different problems. For example, the people need some resources that in some cases cannot be in the place. For example, food, medicines, and things like that. So it's a big problem in the country that could affect all the countries around Venezuela.
Yeah, okay. So there's big problems with the economic situation in Venezuela.
Right.
And there's a shortage, isn't there? There's a shortage of food and medicines. Terrible situation for the people in Venezuela, which, as you say, has effect on all the neighboring countries as well. Great job, Eduardo. Thank you very much. Juan, what do you think about the situation in Venezuela?
I think it's very bad situation because the dictatorship. Yes.
Well, there was an election, so
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, maybe the election wasn't a fair and free election.
Yeah, it's very difficult for the people who live in this place. Venezuela, I think, needs resources and support for the other countries, maybe.
Yeah.
For example, USA helps
Okay.
Venezuela right now.
Venezuelans, the people who live in Venezuela. Yeah, Venezuelans.
Yeah, Venezuela, right?
Okay. Yeah. So you think other countries, they need to support Venezuela?
Yes, maybe the neighbor countries.
Thank you very much, Juan. Odie, what do you think?
I feel very, very sad about this situation because a lot of people feel bad, don't have food, don't have nothing for living. So I have some friends in Venezuela, and it's very, very difficult situation. Sometimes they need to go out to Venezuela, and they can speak, and they don't have internet, they don't have mail. It's very complicated. I feel very bad.
They're like refugees, yeah? They are trying to find a safe place to live, a place to get away from the problems in their country.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Indeed. Thank you very much, Odie. Great job. Trum, you know about the situation in Venezuela?
Just a little. I see in the news, in a paper,
Yeah.
Venezuela,
Venezuela.
yeah, Venezuela have many problem, and I think the the leader of Venezuela,
Yeah.
maybe I think with a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
and
some people.
everybody in Vietnam compare situation in Venezuela the same in Vietnam because Vietnam is the about the government is same with the Valencia. We not.
Well, I'm not sure about now. In the past, maybe.
No, not in the same situation about the same the structure about the organize. I don't know. For example, in Vietnam and China and Valencia, in other with the different with the US or some country in Europe. What we call I don't know exactly.
I see. I understand. I think I remember like in a long time ago, 30 years ago, Vietnam had a very bad problem because of the war.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to ask you more about the situation in Vietnam in a moment. Thank you very much indeed. Sylvester, what do you think about the situation in Venezuela? Sylvester?
Okay.
No.
Well, I think that situation is very sad. Okay, because the people don't have food, the freedom.
Yeah.
And I hate the socialism. Socialism. Okay.
Well,
in the Brazil almost become socialism too. Okay.
Yeah. So Lula. You had Lula, didn't you? Who was similar to Maduro. Okay.
It's my opinion.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. That's your opinion. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm just going to put that out there, guys. Hyperinflation, where the value of the money just boom, boom, down and down and down. So people work and their money just gone. Yeah. All right, guys, thank you very much for that. Really good. I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to read the story about the article about the last election in Venezuela. Okay, so can everybody see this okay? All right, so first I'm going to ask you guys to do some reading for us. Eduardo, would you like to read the first paragraph, please?
Okay. Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro is celebrating his re-election in an energized speech inviting his defeat challengers to join him for a dialogue about the country's future.
Very good. So dialogue in English, dialogue.
Dialogue.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you very much, Eduardo. Juan, could I ask you please to read the next paragraph?
Yes, teacher. Maduro spoke late Sunday to a crowd carrying the porters and Venezuela presidential palace in the capital city of Caracas. Election officials says he won nearly 68% of the vote, beating nearest challenger Harry Falcon by more than 40 points.
Very good. Thank you very much, Juan. Odie, could I ask you to read next, please?
The election gives Maduro a second period very mean.
Amid.
Amid the only which country depending economic crisis that has been Venezuela to build to a strong food and food.
Very good. And this would say deepening economic crisis. Deepening economic crisis.
Deepening economic
Crisis.
crisis.
Excellent. Good job. Thank you very much, Odie. Well done. Trum, can I ask you to read the next paragraph, please?
Yes. Even before results were announced, Falcon rejected the election as
Illegitimate.
illegitimate due to widespread
irregularities.
Irregularities.
Okay, so break it down. Irregularities. Difficult word, this one.
Yes. Irregularities.
Very good. Okay, good job.
And count for the new vote.
Very good. Well done, Trump. Thank you very much. Sylvester, I ask you to read the last part, please.
Okay. Maduro embraces the results, saying he is ready to meet with Falcon when and where he wants to set the agenda for Venezuela's future.
Very good. Good job. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to ask a few questions now, and we're going to look at some of the vocabulary in this article. So, Eduardo, first question for you. What was Maduro's speech asking for? What did he want to happen?
Well, in this case, Nicolás Maduro is inviting to his defeated challengers to join him for a dialogue and take the in this case to agree with him about his relation.
Yeah, okay, so a dialogue is a conversation, is that right? And
Right.
who are his defeated challengers?
The other people who don't agree with his I don't know how to say the word about.
Yeah, well, the people who challenged him in the election, the people who fought against him in the election, his challengers, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and he defeated them. Yeah. Great job. Thank you very much, Eduardo. And Juan. Hi, Juan.
Oh.
Where was he speaking from?
The president palace in the capital of Caracas.
Okay, and he was speaking to a crowd of cheering supporters. What do people do if they cheer?
Like gossip?
Not so much gossip. Okay, do you like football?
Yes, I like it.
What do you do when your team scores? Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. That's cheering. Okay, yeah. So his supporters were cheering.
Well, when my team won, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So that's cheering. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Juan. And Odi. Hi, Odi. What will the election give Maduro? Okay. A second. Yeah. So he's already president. So it's going to give him another 6 years. Is that right? So he's going to be president for another 6 years. Okay. And this word here, amid, it means at the same time. At the same time, amid. So in or during. And it describes Venezuela as an oil-rich country. Yeah. So it has lots and lots of oil. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, but how are Venezuelans at the moment? Are they rich? Odie?
Yes, they are rich, but it's not for the people.
Exactly, yeah. So all the politicians, or I guess, are very rich. Okay. And as we were saying before, there's an economic crisis. The economics of Venezuela is terrible, isn't it? Inflation, thousands of percent. And Venezuelans are struggling. They're finding it difficult to pay for food and medicine. Great job, Odie. Thank you very much. And Trung. Hi, Trung.
Yes. Hello, teacher.
Why did Falcon reject the election?
Because elect is teammate.
Illegitimate. I'm asking you to pronounce these words again, okay?
Yeah.
So something is illegitimate. Is it in the law or outside the law?
In outside.
Exactly, yeah. And irregularities, are they something that's okay or something bad, not honest?
Something bad.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes.
If something is widespread, does it mean just a few or does it mean many?
I think many.
Exactly, yeah. If something is widespread, it means it's happening everywhere. Yeah. So he said the election was illegal, against the law, because there were so many dishonest ways, bad situations. Thank you very much, Drew. And Sylvester, what does Maduro want to do now? Sylvester? Sylvester, we've lost Sylvester. All right, okay. Eduardo, hi Eduardo. What does Maduro want to do now?
Well, Maduro is ready to meet with the other contender, the Falcon. He wants to speak with him about the future of Venezuela.
Okay, exactly. What the plan is for the future, the agenda. Good job, everybody. Thank you very much indeed, guys. Great job. Does anybody have any questions, any words or anything you'd like to check?
I don't have.
No? Everybody okay? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. Yeah, sorry, question.
In the 1, 2, 3, in the fourth paragraph, would say widespread irregularities. Widespread.
Yeah. So if something is widespread, it means it's happening everywhere or in many places. So there wasn't just one or two irregularities. There wasn't just one or two instances where they broke the rules. They were happening everywhere. They were widespread, spread in a wide area.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I'm going to stop sharing the screen. First, I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think will happen next in Venezuela? Okay, I know nobody knows, but what do you think will happen next? Juan, I'm going to ask you first.
Maybe have a little war inside of the country, because have a two two different presidents, in this case is Maduro and Guaido, uh, have a world situation, make the country have a
Okay, if you have a war inside a country between people inside the country, it's called a civil war.
between yeah.
So you think that there will be civil war in Venezuela?
Yeah, civil war. The people it's very poor and don't have food and medicine and the other service is very complicated. This situation.
It is.
I
Okay,
don't know.
I'm going to stop you there. You're right. It's a very, and I'm asking you for a very short answer to a very difficult situation. I understand. Thank you very much. Great job, man. And Odie, what do you think will happen next? Okay. So do you think the people will protest? Yeah. Well, okay. And if they start fighting with the police, we call that a riot. Yeah, they will riot. Yeah. Well, you break things and yeah. But you think there will be? Okay. There will be civil unrest. People will protest or riot. People will be very angry, very civil unrest. Excellent. Good job. Thank you very much, Odie. John, what do you think?
I no idea about this.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough. You live in a different part of the world.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to come back to you in a moment, talking about Vietnam. Okay. Sylvester's not here. Eduardo, what do you think will happen next?
Okay, we have to know that Venezuela has the biggest oil reservoir on the world.
Yes.
The biggest oil reserve on the world. So in this case, on one hand, you have the United States pressing Venezuela, and in the other one you have Russia. So I think that the situation will increase in the next years.
Get worse, do you think? Think the situation will get worse? Russia and America fighting it?
Right, for the petroleum.
For the petrol, yeah, exactly. All right, thank you very much, Eduardo. Very quickly, guys, I'm now going to ask you about the situation in your country. Eduardo, how would you describe the situation in Mexico? The political situation. Are people happy?
Many people is happy about
you have a new president, yeah? A new president?
Right, and Andres Manuel, and about some tests say that about the 80% of the people agree with him. So he's ruling the 5th month of the government his government. So I think that the situation is okay.
Yeah. So at the moment, that's good. Okay.
Right.
So 80% are satisfied with him.
Right.
Okay. Great job. Thank you very much, Eduardo. What do you think, Juan? How do you feel about the situation in your country? Hi, Juan? Juan, you open your microphone? We lost it for a moment. Odie, what do you think about the president in Mexico? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. It is. I'm asking you very complicated questions. I understand that. I'm asking you to give me short answers. I know. Yeah. It's not really fair. Okay. But thank you very much. I understand what you're... So you think there are lots of problems with the economy and the security violence situation still that we need to sort. Thank you. Great job, Odie. True. How about in Vietnam? Are you happy with the government in Vietnam?
Or just a little.
A little bit.
But because if I say bad about the government, I have a real problem in Vietnam.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're not going to say anything.
Yes,
I understand.
but in recently, Vietnam have many problem about for recently. Now the government try to get the money from the people and for investment, but on investment in government it's fun because a lot of leader in the government they try to take advantage in the money with the money.
Take advantage.
Yeah, take advantage with the money and on the money it's lost and the people in the people have to pay tax more and now the government try to get the tax which more than and recently the government in not government but company in the government is electric because electric in Vietnam is just one company in the government and they go up the price of the electronics maybe some about 50%.
Wow.
Yes, and a lot of people don't agree that, and many problem about that.
Okay, so there's lots of problems with corruption.
Yes.
Increasing tax and increase. So it's a state-owned company, yeah? If there is just one company, it's owned by the government.
Yes.
Electric is a state-owned company, and they put the prices up by 50%.
Yes.
Wow, that's going to really hurt people. Great. Thank you very much, Trung. Great job, everybody. Really good job. I asked you some very, very difficult questions today. You answered really, really well. So very well. Great job. Really good. Let me just review. Today you told me about what you thought about the situation in Venezuela. We read the article about the last election, and then you told me what you think will happen next, and also very briefly about the situation in your country at the moment. Any questions, guys? Anything you'd like to ask?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining the class. I really enjoyed talking with you today. Interesting discussion, guys. Really good.
Thank you,
Good
teacher.
night. Good night in Mexico. Good morning or good afternoon in Vietnam.
Yes.
See you next time.
See you, teacher. Thank you.
Bye, teacher.
See you later.